Hello everyone. Today I'll be checking out Rad Waif in Age of the Ring 8.0. Obviously this isn't out yet, it's a pre-release build. Things are still work in progress, lots of changes to be made. Thank you very much to the team for actually letting me upload this.
An excellent decision.
Obviously, well, I'm going to start by building some bazaars, which are Rad Waif's main resource structure. I like to normally go with 2 on the 1k start, helps out a lot, and then create a unit production building. Harad outpost is normally the best option. Let's have a quick look at the bazaar. All that great detail. The bazaar can recruit 2 units and create the trade caravan, which is where you get your upgrades for Harad, along with the Amazir caravan, which works as like a heroic statue, buffs up all your units around it once you deploy them. It's sort of a mobile resource structure, the first caravan. Make some Randall warlords, which are very similar to the Thrall Masters from Angmar. So any fans of Angmar will be very glad to see that system coming back from Harad. I haven't really done a solo commentary in a while, so it might be a little bit awkward. You have to bear with me. So here you go, is the Warlord, voiced by Sam Jenkins, I believe. With them you can recruit Axemen, Bowmen or Spearmen. Spearmen and Bowmen costing 50 resources. Let's go with some Axemen for now. What's quite good with these units in a PvP sense is you can sort of choose how to counter your enemy. Like they might send some pikemen at you first, so you can build some axemen which will counter those, and vice versa. Gives them quite a flexible start compared to some other factions, I'd say. This is a map called Amanfatha, I believe. Very Savannah-like. One of the many new maps coming in this update.
I bring warriors from the tribes of Harondo.
Let's go check out the enemy base. Just hope the AI won't beat my ass too hard, because, well... Oh, speaking of, there they are. Playing against Gondor. Let's get some bowmen to help counter these. There's some wildlife on this map. Look at these guys. Jungle wargs. Very cool. Zebras. So many custom assets go into these maps. It's quite insane, really. At this point I'm going to build a Mahud outpost, which is where you access some different units for Harad.
My dedication does not waver. I serve the Great Eye. These lands will soon be a host of warriors under my command.
Harad's got quite a large hero roster, which I'm sure I'll try and cover as many of in this video as possible, but most likely not. I think I'm going to start by making Seer Rule once I have enough resources. It's very good at buffing up your early game units. There we go. So here's the Mahud gathering. You can create... oh, never mind. Bear with me. Let's go for the horn. Make some for him.
The enemy has a big gun that has mind. We shall all be rewarded. I have a variety of materials.
AI is definitely going ham on me right now. Zero. Some Mahud. Red Outpost is also where you can create mimics, yeah, probably Harad's most famous unit.
We shall all be rewarded.
One of the only things from Harad in the films, really.
We will find our way. I am a loyal servant of South. Say the word, and we will march to war.
Would be wise to.
If I don't have it, I can import it.
You will do as I
We shall all
Interesting to see how much the AI is just gonna keep spamming at me.
golden king and be
my dedication does not wave. I bring warriors from the tribes of Haramdo. The Dark Lord calls upon you.
Go, let us examine our plans. A fine idea. The fires of war are spreading.
So I've unlocked this ability for See Rule, where you can summon a enforcer unit. You can do this on enemy resource structures as well. You can send this back to your fortress for a big bonus of gold. Obviously, the only problem is it stops resource structures producing resource when you use it. So it's better to use it on enemy bases. Then you've got the risk of not being able to get this back. So in case of me now, I need a burst of resources to deal with this spam. So in that sense, it's quite useful. Just one lone archer. Let's build our first trade caravan. I'll show you people how that works.
serve the golden king and be rewarded.
So much great voice acting in this faction. It's almost entirely original voice acting. Very few lines left over from anything from the vanilla game.
You will fight, or you will shall all be rewarded.
Harad will belong to me.
Our lands are under attack.
What's good about the Mahud units, they're quite fast, so you can use them to flank pretty well.
You dare rise against me.
Although, they're definitely doing a better job of that than me.
Servant of South.
Do you not know who I am?
They're definitely doing a better job of that than me. Jesus.
Tribes of Haram.
Very well.
The Dark Lord calls upon you. Do not fail me.
What do you have in mind? Has begun their assault.
I will have your
Do not stop until they are all
Let
dead.
us examine our plans. Secure our structures.
You dare rise against me.
My warriors serve the Dark Lord.
If I don't
My
have it,
dedication does not wane.
And there's Pippin as well, okay, wonderful.
Come, let us examine our
So here's our first caravan. Let's find space for it. It's a fully mobile resource structure, effectively. Uh-oh. I haven't made any pikes.
You are ready for battle.
That's fine.
Harad will belong to me.
Sell curved swords. Curved swords.
Question my authority.
bring back their hides.
Also not ideal.
I have the golden king's
Not going too well for me so far. I'm a little bit rusty.
Let us examine our plans. Without delay.
I am a loyal servant
Rally
of South.
around the Tepeza! They are pressing their assault. The Ferombo now people don't have it till I can
Oh, rip.
The architect is slain. They are stifling our trade. The fires of
Anyway, back to the caravan. Let's get some pikes and get that out of the way. I can deploy it and explain a little more how that works.
If it isn't the enemy.
Let's recruit Suladan, Black Serpent. I can't speak to him.
The enemy has begun their assault.
You dare
Do not question my authority. I am a loyal servant of South.
Alright, I'm gonna go attack them because this is not going too well for me defense-wise. Sudan. And I just lost another builder. Very nice.
Stand with me, men of Harad. We stand united against the northern oppressor.
The ancients protect us. Aged wine from distant Dorwinian.
Just play the caravan up here then.
Stand with me, men of Harad.
War
I
and
warn
steel
you
from
against
the
shedding
eastern
blood
Orcas.
needlessly.
You must be killed.
Our land is
Raiders.
under attack.
Move out!
Aged wine from distant
Build
Dorwinian.
whatever you wish. Unfurl the many banners of clans. It will be a sight.
So that's deployed, it creates resources, once it upgrades it will unlock various upgrades, so you can bring your units towards it or move it towards them. And then you can buy some upgrades.
Draw swords.
The fires of war are spreading.
Things are not always as they seem.
To our city. Go, let us examine our plans. Splendor. I can build whatever you wish.
This fight is your last.
Finally got rid of that war clan.
Fall in behind me.
Let's get our first heroic unit, guards the serpent. She needs Sudan to unlock.
You will do as I command.
They're extremely strong. And they'll definitely help me out in this situation quite a lot.
Things are not always as they seem.
Anyway, let's try and find out where their base is. It should be up here somewhere.
Is that the
You will go with me.
Stand with me, men of Harad.
King, and be rewarded. You will be wise
There you go.
to obey.
This tower will protect us.
Is this all the tribute you have? You are shall come to know the fury of our blades.
We carry the banner of the Black Serpent.
Warrior, do not fear them.
Keep the banner high!
We stand united against the northern oppressor.
Stay together, regroup, fight as one.
Time to get another tier 2. Summon some Easterlings.
For the glory of the Serpent Lord!
Heed my counsel.
Let's bring these guys back.
I will overcome you.
Together, we shall crush the northern
So the
tyrant.
guards the serpent. Toggle them between mounted and on foot.
Friend.
Check them out a bit closer in a second. There we go.
We swear fealty to the Serpent Lord. Do not stand in our way.
Wonderful design.
I warn you against shedding
Suladine
blood.
demands your
Tribes of
loyalty.
Harondo.
There you go. Stick them in a control group, and then you've got an extremely strong cavalry force.
Our lands are under attack.
Right for you. Their end is near.
We have orders.
I warn you against shedding blood needlessly.
Things are not always as they seem.
Dwarven steel from the eastern Orcas.
Let's build some more caravans.
The enemy lingers at our
We ride with Zuladan.
We ride for Suladine.
Preparation.
My dedication does not waver. I see you
Strike now.
Fight! Fight till the death!
Overcome you.
Rain or shine, the caravan is always
Falling behind me.
I am a loyal servant of Sauron.
Now, let's get this to reduce that cost of our heroes, and then I might go for the Golden King, the faction leader.
So the dawn is with you, friend. Right forth.
I should probably get started trying to get a Murk soon. In fact, I can probably afford one now. Yeah, there we go.
spirits speak. We are pledged to the serpent lord.
The black serpent gives us purpose.
You are inferior. This war is not of our making.
Let's go for the Oasis. It's basically a fountain, so we can heal up my troops.
I have been fighting for many years. Right forth. Press the advantage.
There we go. Let's also create a Umbarian citadel, so we make some Black Numenorians.
Pillaging our goods. An excellent decision.
Courage, men of Harad. We stand united against the North oppressor.
City is not safe.
Our spear
There we go.
to Zuladan.
Once you get the Mahud gathering to level 3, you can unlock upgrades to the Murk to make it even stronger as well.
What is strength without honor?
And then I'm going to garrison some archers inside it
We
as
will
well.
march to war.
So the dawn is with you, friend. The black serpent rides out.
Is that the enemy?
The black serpent gives us
Nope.
purpose.
Honestly, I hate how strong the AI can be in Age of the Ring sometimes. So let's upgrade that. So you can give it a Mahud, which is a driver who stands on the top here, which will increase the damage. Give it Armoured Tusks, which reduces its damage it takes from things like pikes. And then War Paint, which increases its resistance to range damage. Just make it a lot tankier, basically. Which for a unit this costly is quite a good thing. We're able to keep them as alive as long as possible.
The enemy crosses into our land.
Let's try to get those bloody trebuchets.
As I command.
You will not defeat me.
Invaders, take up arms, Haradwaith.
Wise to obey.
You will fear no
Charge those into pikes, not the best idea. Send back for a bit of healing.
Cover your tracks.
Rise against me. The Golden King demands it.
battles are won to drop salvation.
So the Golden King has some guards that form around. His first ability you can transform into whites, which obviously a lot stronger. But then he obviously loses his bodyguards, so it's a bit of a trade-off. But in the case of this, then we take out Faramir a lot quicker. There you go.
We stand united against the Northern oppressor.
Alright, let's get a tier 5. Black Matriarch. It's a very, very cool tier 4. Did I say 5? I meant 4. Okay.
Battles are won to proper preparation.
Attacking us again. Looting our bazaar.
Get a charge.
Our lands are under attack.
You will not defeat me. Sound the charge.
We hail from war-torn lands.
don't have it, I can import.
Let's try and make some of the other heroes while they have the money. Okay.
This had better be
There we go. So buff up my other number kill. Stun all enemies.
Our lands are under attack. We have improved one of our structures.
Do you not know who I am?
Stand with me, men of Harad.
Not the best push, but oh well. Let's try and recruit, send my heroes back a bit. And summon these guys. Wayne Riders from Carnate. Very nice.
Things are not always as they seem.
Always nice to see chariots in this game. Other than the battle wagon, of course. They'll deal with just about anything, as long as there's not pikes. A very strong summon that one.
Stand united against the North.
Some black Numenorians.
Dwarven steel from the eastern of Numenor.
Great. Very similar to the Tower Guard from Gondor, but a little bit more
Make way!
colourful.
Mothers are one to proper preparation. Mothers are one against shedding blood and waste.
Oh, they have the ring. Let's try and see if I can stop that.
Take it from them!
Should hopefully be able to catch the ring and get it back. First ring hero would be very helpful right now.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Get some spearmen of our own.
I will overcome you.
There we go.
The black serpent rides out.
We have the ring!
Right for
You will do as I command. Deliver them
They
to
are the
me.
maintenance.
We stand united against the Northern oppressor. Right with me. Right forth.
All of Harad will belong to me.
Suladan will lead us to victory.
Let's upgrade the pavilion and get some very interesting units.
Pledge to Suladan.
Wise to
We cannot
Right, have the ring. We can now recruit Zigga, who is another form of Sauron.
The men of the north.
And with that, it would basically be a guaranteed win at this point. It's Bruthiel, Queen of Umbar. She's a non-combat hero. You have to upgrade her with money.
Can you arrange
Various
for me to be
useful
candid?
abilities,
Do you seek my allegiance?
which I will show off in a bit. Gondor loves to spam their catapults. It's quite irritating.
You must retire from this fight.
Definitely one of the worst AI factions to fight, in my opinion. But, you know, it's thematic for Haradwaith to be fighting them, so obviously that trumps everything else.
You will fear the black serpent.
Casimir, Lord of Umbar. Mounting him up. You'll buff up all your black Numenorians. He's quite a good support hero, and his final powers you can be really useful for helping you take down enemy heroes.
I have been fighting for many years.
And here's Zigga, Haradwaith's ring hero. See, sexy Sauron, as some people like to call him. Lots of powers focused around fire and dealing lots of damage, cancelling out enemy leadership. It's just all around incredibly strong, as ring heroes should be.
Stand with me, men of Harad. Yeah, fall in behind me. I war against shedding blood needlessly. Yeah. Right forth, the Black Serpent rides out. Their end is near.
Do you question my authority?
Small black noon warriors.
Battles are won.
Together, we shall crush the northern
Fall in behind me.
tyrants.
Right forth.
Drive them back.
Stand with me, men of Harad.
The enemy has become their assault.
Weather spell. Buff our movement speed and cause a little damage over time to the enemy.
Oh, the things I've been
I
hearing.
warn you against shedding blood needlessly.
The lords of Umbar are ready for war. Keep formation.
Our grand city grows.
From the Golden King's Pavilion, you can create giant scorpions, carrion feeder, Carad, and the Nafarati, which are the same type of people as Karen Lambert, this hero here. They're all heroic units, the Nafarati. They're all pretty strong. So this is level 2, almost level 3. I can get upgrades such as heavy armor, you know, forged blades, banding arrows, all the usuals. Here's the Carnate, big orangutan. Works pretty similarly to a troll, you find in most other factions. Scorpion is quite similar to a battering ram in its function. It's very good against dealing damage to buildings, but it also has the functionality of being able to attack units, obviously, unlike battering rams.
Talk in my garden.
Behold, the caravan carries arrows.
Do away with them.
The fires of war are spreading.
Haraldor will be ours.
You want to come for me? Rise against me.
Us again.
Let's get some Nafarati as well.
You will do as I command. I would see them hanged. It seems my presence is
Take up arms, Carnate. Yourself to my authority.
We stand united against the noble
is death.
Cancel all enemy leadership from Zigga.
This had better be good. Your will do as I command.
Fight for your lives.
The enemy has begun their assault.
Some Nafarati.
Stand with me, men of Harad.
Summon some of the Golden King's guards.
Lives for the Golden One.
Send Zigga in, and let's just make that final push.
Prepare yourself, fortress.
Fight for me.
Get our final public powers. Oh, missed the tribal camp.
We're beset by foes.
Caroline Bar. Loves to scream a lot.
What now?
Great voice set there. With that, AI is basically defeated. Obviously, you know, my solo commentary needs a bit of work, a bit of practice, but I hope you've enjoyed this sort of look at Harad. You know, if it's something you enjoy, I might try and cover it a bit more in the future. If not, obviously there's loads of content related to the mod on the Age of the YouTube channel, which I also work on. So be able to make sure to check out the mod DB, download it, all of that. If you don't know what it is, check it out. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Let's finish them off. And with that, GG. I'll see you all in the next video.